Hi, welcome back to Metro 2033 for what I believe is going to be part 3. So, last time we went ahead, we survived a train car ride, we met our new friend Bourbon, who is hiring us to take him to the dry station because Artyom here is apparently immune.
That's just a single lurker.
Oh, great.
They rarely attack groups of people. But if you're alone, watch your ass.
That's actually very good advice. So, I was saying that we are hired by Bourbon here to take him to dry station because we are apparently immune to the effects of the tunnels. And there's these weird mutant bat things. Yeah, that monster you were just talking about was eating this poor bastard, who I hope was actually dead, and I don't know why my Steam overlay keeps opening. There's more bodies here, some more ammo and gear that we can go ahead and find. Definitely want to check as much of this as possible. Alright, let's keep moving up here. So this foggy stuff is just kind of ambient fog.
Either the ground is making that noise or the wind.
That definitely wasn't ground. Okay, so remember what he was talking about the lurkers that attack in packs. That is what we're going to be doing here. Oh, actually, yeah, here, let's go ahead. I'll shine on a dark patch. So our battery was just completely dead. I'll go ahead, and if you keep an eye on it, you'll actually see it get a little bit brighter every single time. It was most noticeable going from 0 to about a quarter, and I think they actually changed it. So now in this version of the game, at least in the original one, when you went ahead and you maxed it out, it took on like this very vague blue tint. So it was a noticeable difference. This area here actually got overrun by these little bastards. They're called lurkers. They basically are like rats. They dive in and out of these tunnels, and we're actually going to see a couple of their holes around here. We want to be very, very careful. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that wasn't good. Yeah, if we fall into one of those holes, you just die immediately. It's an instant game over. You just get eaten to death. Alright, fuck you. I don't think that you can actually kill them all, though. But I don't know that for sure. So I'm going to go ahead and actually take this. This weapon is called a Tihar. Anyone who's ever seen footage of Metro Exodus, you've probably seen this being used because I think that's much more common in that game. In here, however, it's just a pneumatic rifle. The advantage is that it's very, very silent. Trade-off, obviously, it's better here than it was in 2033. It doesn't really have a whole lot in terms of ammo, and it's very weak if you don't keep the pneumatic power up. I also only have like 1 or 2 rounds for it, which kind of sucks. So I'm just going to keep this in case I need a silent weapon, otherwise the shotgun is going to be my go-to. Can I? Oh, there we go. I was going to say I didn't think you could get through there, but I wasn't sure. Alright, keeping an eye out for any kind of like suitcases or bodies or anything, like this guy here. Yeah, there's normally on these things, there's like crates or suitcases or stuff that you can go ahead and open up and get the material.
They're all dead. I
Oh,
know that
great.
style. Bandits. And Hansa boasted that they'd wipe them out.
Oh, good. So this reddish thing here, this is actually, it's a key. They always have this like reddish tassel. If you go ahead and do that,
Quite efficient.
if you go ahead and pick those up, you're able to open up safes and stuff into the future. I don't actually know where that safe for that one is. It might be in the area that we're going to. Let me go ahead. Alright, I didn't really get any more ammo. That kind of sucks. Let me go... Do I have... I'm trying to remember what the key is to get out my knives. Well, C is apparently grenades. Oh, okay. Wait, what? No, V is just stab. Interesting. Well, you know what? I guess I'll just have to worry about not using knives right now, and hope that nobody heard that grenade outside of here.
Any crunch or crack will give you away.
Oh, good. So, yeah, something else to worry about. The ground... Oh, maybe it was that I don't have these?
Oh, a tripwire! An excellent way to get rid of the blind and daredevils. You get what to do?
Okay. Interesting. So he just was talking about something. I'll show you that in a second. Yeah, so the ground has noise-making stuff that if you step on it, you can end up alerting enemies to your position. Here, it's not really going to be so much of a problem, but I just want to get all of the ammo that I can. All of this stuff. I think that was some more of the BBs or the ball bearings that are used here. Yeah, you can see I have about 3 or 4 shots. And this is that tripwire he was talking about. I want to see, can I vault this? Yes. So what they do is they actually rig up traps. So this one here I think was like a shotgun or a revolver round. So if I stepped into it, I would have ended up getting hurt. And don't tell me, are they all alerted?
They barricaded themselves. Short. We need to get closer. Can you
Perfect.
take down the patrol?
I can certainly try. So this is going to be the first real stealth section of the game. I really wish I remembered what the hell the key for throwing knives was. It used to be that throwing knives were a weapon that you pulled out, like the revolver. But now, it's not. I definitely want to keep my eyes out for any glass or anything that could give my position away. And I want to see if I can get up on any of these individuals here. I'm hoping I can knock them out. Let me go. Are you? Yes, perfect. There we go. They will actually alert to bodies if they're found in their patrol route, but I don't think that they'll actually completely, aggro to you or get aggressive unless you are detected or something else happens. So I just want to go. Can I turn out you? Yes, and yep, same story there. If you go ahead and you turn out lights or do things near them, they'll actually, potentially go investigate. That guy, you don't really have a better option, in my opinion. But I want to try to knock out as many of these guys as I can. Yeah, this guy is... Oh, hell. Well, that's a problem. I just alerted them all to me being here. I might actually die here. Yep, perfect. That's haul ass. Okay, well, Bourbon, buddy, you're going to need to carry your weight, because I don't really have a good gun to properly fight this out. All I have is, basically... Oh, I really wish I hadn't just thrown my fucking grenade. That would have been really nice. I could have cleared out that whole pack of them. Also really wish I had a shotgun or something. That would be immensely useful. Okay. I'm here. Don't... Come on, Bourbon. Do some work, buddy. You have an AK. I just have a shotgun. I don't really know where any of them are, though, because his light is really the only way that I have seen it. I'm just going to go ahead and quick take this. I almost... Can I grab any of your guys' guns? Come on. Alright, here we go. So, now I have an assault rifle, and I really hope that looks like it's not the good ammo. Alright, let me go ahead and poke my head around. I want to see if I can start taking some of these guys out. Oh boy. Come on. So something else that they actually do really well with this game is they're almost realistic with the damage. So what happens is every single round is properly simulated. So if there's a heavily armored enemy, the shotgun is actually not very effective at punching through body armor. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, shotgun is not very effective at punching through body armor compared to, like, a rifle. So it ends up being really good against unarmored stuff like mutants or just plainclothes individuals. Other stuff, it ends up being less than effective. Oh, come on, man. Fuck you. Die already, bastard. How many bullets did you take? Yeah, let's not... There we go. I want to turn that off. Okay, there we go. Yep, so the lights and stuff, they do a really good job of blinding you when you're out. I want to go through... I actually just want to follow Bourbon. We want to go ahead and clear this area out before I return back to get everything. Can I? No, I can't interact with that, can I? Alright, let me go out. Alright. Really? Wow, that was awful. And then he went ahead and he poked his head back up. Yeah, I wish that I had a more accurate gun. I would have loved to have my revolver or something here. That might have been a headshot, though. Alright, I'm gonna go... Oh, hey, here we go. So this is where that safe is, if you ever need it when you're playing. I'm really hoping that I didn't just blow through all of my good ammo. The light does a good job of allowing you to check it. Yeah, okay, that's the actual gold stuff. Yeah, so that guy ended up aggroing out because he found his friend's body. That was just kind of bad luck on my part. I shouldn't have taken him out there, but it is what it is. I want to make sure that I do have the rest of the ammo that's around here, especially because we are playing not only on survival mode, we're playing on Ranger Hardcore survival mode. And that makes this a lot tougher. Every single bullet is going to be precious, so I really can't be having times where I'm spending 6, 7, 8 rounds killing someone. That's not going to work. I'll end up being completely empty on ammo. So Bourbon's going over there. I want to check the rest of these guys for some ammunition. You can actually take that out. So if you do try to sneak through here and you end up leaving someone behind, when you actually get to this door, a guy will actually just knock you out from behind. It's a scripted event. You have to fight your way through these guys. And I think the guys who are all sitting at that fire, they actually... I think there's like 3 of them sitting together, so you can't stealth them. You have to get into a gunfight here. Or I guess in theory you could just try to run up and knock them all out. Man, this whole place is a nasty place. What are you talking about? Oh good. One of these notes. Yeah, okay, Bourbon, you little fussy bastard. Alright, I want to go ahead. Let me see what that note is. So here's the diary entry. Oh, I completely missed everything in Riga. Great. So Lost Tunnel. Note 1. Bourbon is definitely not as simple as he tries to seem. Yes, he is rude, and yes, and his sense of humor is rough at best. But the things he tells about his exploits, and even more, the things he prefers not to tell, prove he is way too sharp for a regular smuggler. And his knowledge of the situation, just not at the nearest stations, but even the ring as a whole, is mind-boggling. All the passages and tunnels, even the long-abandoned ones, are well known to him. He is quite at home in combat, which means he saw his share of dangerous encounters. He's definitely much more than a regular smuggler, of that I am sure. So they actually did change Bourbon a little bit in here. He's a little bit more sketchy, but I'll talk about that after the Bourbon storyline ends up coming to an end. Which, yes, spoiler warning, Bourbon does end up... he's not with us the whole game. I will just say that. The hell? Oh, yeah. So there's these regular... Oh, good, that was actually a filter. So that's the game's way of telling us we're going to need to put on a gas mask soon. And this is the game's way of telling us that we do not get to come back from here. Yeah, this whole thing. I definitely wouldn't trust myself jumping here, but I'm probably like twice the size of R2. I'm going to go ahead and put on our gas mask here. And let me check. What is our time at? Okay, we have at least 5 minutes worth of stuff. Oh, and there's some more. Good. Yeah, another change they do in Last Light is I think they actually make it time-based. You just have a number on your watch, so that when that goes... so when it's at a certain point, you just know when you're about to be out instead of having to rely on this kind of imprecise system. Yeah, Bourbon has like an auto shotgun. It's much more powerful in a lot of ways, but it's also not really... Oh, fuck. Oh. I think he just kicked it in the dick. Yeah, it's much more powerful in some ways, but it does take a lot longer to reload because you have to load every shell, obviously. Another thing that I don't really think I touched on here, and I don't know that it's going to matter, if you look at our wrist, you'll see that we have a little blue light on there. That indicates that we are visible. So if you are really trying to stealth, you can just keep an eye on that. And if that goes dark, you're technically invisible. Or if not necessarily invisible, you can't be seen, per se. Somebody has to be much closer to you, or they have to be... what is what I'm looking for? I think Bourbon can actually handle himself. They either have to be much closer to you, or they have to have like a light source, or you have to, do something that was angled. I've never actually let him fight them all on his own, so I'll just give him a little bit of a hand, but I think he's... Come on, man. Is he really out of ammo? What the hell? Okay. Anyway, so this crate here, I was just talking about, that's one of those containers that's really helpful. There should be, yeah, there's another one down here which just has some dolls that you can squeak, I guess. Yeah, I've never let him just hang out, so I don't know if he actually is out of ammo or if he can only shoot so many times per encounter, or what. So this area... Yeah, so there's this big area, it's called Hansa, which I think is named after the ancient Hanseatic League. It's basically a big trading commission, and they run... What is it? They basically have, like, they control access to a whole ring or wing or something like that of the metro. If we hide here and don't get seen, we should actually get a moral point as well.
Okay.
Yep, there we go.
We can go.
Yeah, if you poke your head out, they actually just start shooting at you. I don't think that they can... I mean, obviously they can kill you, but otherwise you just don't get the moral point. They think that you're a bandit. Let me go... I actually want to go up top here quick. I want to see if there's any other equipment or anything I've missed. So this here is a train we actually have to make our way into. If you go onto here, I know in 2033 it actually triggers based on when you enter. So, come on, man. Yeah, it actually triggers based on when you enter it, so it's possible to glitch the game out, and then Bourbon just kind of stands there because he has, you know, nothing going for him. Ooh, there's a pistol. I'm not going to grab it, though, because I think I'm okay for shotgun shells. But if I suddenly find myself low on ammo, I will do that. So, oh boy. Let's haul ass. Yep, perfect. There you go. Yeah, so that was the part I was talking about, where you can go ahead and if you go onto there too quickly and ditch this guy, he just ends up having to stand out there. But you need him to trigger an event, so it just fucks you. You have to go redo the whole section. And yeah, my battery's going down very quickly. I don't know if they changed that either. They may have made it so in Redux the game is, the batteries go down quicker. I don't remember having to do it that much. Or maybe I just spend more of the game when I'm playing solo and not recording. I might spend more of the game with my flashlight off because I just don't need it. But I want to make it so that anyone watching can actually see what the hell is going on. I'm just poking my head into here. I don't remember if there's a way to actually get inside, but there is a little bit of gear in here. The yellowish looking thing that we saw... Oh wait, is that ammo? Perfect, that's military grade rounds. The yellowish looking thing was basically an incendiary grenade, or like a Molotov. I think that's something else. That's definitely something that they changed over. In the classic version of the game, you get like sticky grenades, which are basically just pipe bombs that have nails stuck to them, instead of the flame grenades. Yeah, some bad stuff is heading our way. I just want to top you off quick. Come on, man, activate this. No, we have to stay here and do one more fight sequence. And yeah, I want to try to conserve my ammo. I don't want to be having too many of these guys take 2 shots to kill. Oh man, I was gonna say, I really hoped that he wasn't actually out of ammo, because that would be less than ideal for everyone. We're at 17 minutes, perfect. Come on, there we go. So I need to probably take a med kit here in a second, unless my health goes up. If by the end of this I don't have a... Yeah, by the end of this my red isn't gone, I'm going to go ahead and take the med kit out. Heal up. Alright, come on, come on, I'm looking for anything here. Come on. Oh, good, there's a... you know, because there's actually an extra med kit here, I'm just going to go ahead and heal up anyway, just to take it so it doesn't go to waste. And now we're in some sort of... I don't really know. It's basically like a dumping ground for bodies. Really good advice for this section. Look around and get as much ammo as you can frickin' carry. There's a lot of bodies in here. There's a decent amount of ammo, even on, you know, Ranger Hardcore mode. Come on, come on, come on. And we're also getting flashbacks, which I'm slowly getting pulled back to something. That something is not a place we want to be. Just making sure I get all of the bodies, because those flashbacks are going to happen no matter what. Did I get all of you? Did I get all of you? Is there anyone like hiding under here? Anything under here? No. Oh boy. Yeah, we're getting dragged far back. So there is a giant door. If we go through there, we die. End of story. I need to stay out here with Bourbon. Yep, come on, man. Oh, seriously, we can crawl under there by now.
Nice little grill.
You bastard.
I promise you, dear, I will come back and lubricate.
I do like that he's basically just trying to, you know, coerce the fucking door. Trying to make it feel better.
You are calling me.
Yep, he's talking about the Great Door. The Great Door is that big red bullshit behind us. We're not going to go there. I don't really feel like dying at all. Come on, Bourbon, let's go, buddy. Yeah, let's go, come on. Yeah, it's some sort of like a psychic effect. There's a lot of this shit around here in the metro, and there's a strong wind blowing us back. And there's the Dark One who's pulling us out. You might ask the question, why would the Dark Ones pull us out if they are our enemies?
What the hell just
That would
happened
be
to
an
me?
excellent question. That would be an excellent question that I'm not going to answer for a while. I'm going to just show you out here. This is something we're actually going to run right by. There's a body there. I don't, you know, I'm trying to decide if I actually want to go to it or not. I think if we stay here, yeah, we can see a couple of Nasalises will come chasing. I don't know that they can make their way through there. I want to actually go here and here. Yep, he has a key that I really, really want. And all the way back around. I'm trying to remember if I actually even know where that safe is, now that I think about it. Where that this key goes to. And I feel like I would, but... It might be down there. But I'm not going to risk it unless I have to. You know, unless we're at a place where the safe is obviously not going to be. You know what? Fuck it. I may as well. If I die, then sorry. Yep. So let's go down here. Let's go down here. Okay, he has that. We have this. Oh, interesting. So I know that there is a ladder that leads down here, but I think if you try to do it, it's like slightly glitched out and you'll just fall and die. It's too far of a fall.
And here is the market.
Oh good, we're at the market. Wonderful. The market is also where we want to be, because the market has some friends of Bourbon's, and that's one of the main places he's trying to get to. It's kind of like a way station for us. In here... Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. Apparently that steam will kill you. I genuinely don't think I've ever been down here. I'm just kind of exploring. Okay. Can I take any of this? That's just ammo. That's equipment. That's more stuff. You can hear the Nosalis is going. As I said, because I've never actually done this, I have no idea. Oh. Yeah, I probably should have turned the big valve. That's obviously for turning off the steam. Well, that marks what? Death number 2 so far? Anyway, let's see what's in here. I'm hoping it's something worthwhile. Oh, good. So there's actually a surprising amount of stuff, and that smaller ammo there is actually revolver ammo, which is quite good because I obviously don't have a revolver. Which the fact that it's still there means I'm actually maxed on revolver ammo, which is going to be handy if I find myself in a place. Let me grab you, perfect. Or if I find myself in a situation where I need it. Alright, there shouldn't be anything else down here. Nothing else I think worth getting, so I'm going to go ahead, just top off my flashlight, run back up to Bourbon. That is just a group of mutants that are chasing us. They're the ones that are behind that door. They're going to make their way here eventually, and we're actually going to have to fight them. So, I want to go here. I'm going to make my way up to Bourbon.
Hey, people! Open up! Don't let your two-legged brethren
Oh, I can actually take off my gas mask. Yep. What'll happen is if you get hit too many times with your gas mask on, the game will actually... it'll break it, because the monsters are basically smacking you in the face sometimes, which is less than good. Yeah, and these guys are basically pissed off that we just brought a whole pack of mutants here. And these guys are going to try to help us. They eventually send us some kind of it's like a rail car. Wow, fucking good jump, buddy. Yeah, they send us a rail car that has some, like, a machine gun or something on it. I think it's a Dushka. And these guys are not going to be very pleased with us for having done that. But I do know the first time I ever played this game, because I was just so, like, not used to the mechanics of the game, I actually think I died here about 6 or 7 times. I had to pretty much keep on replaying it over and over and over until I just got lucky and survived. Come on. Man, you really can't be out of bullets here. Like, I need you shooting. Yep, alright, there's our allies. They're coming here to shoot stuff. They're going to go ahead and try to at least weaken them, but we're still going to have to do the bulk of the heavy lifting in terms of the mutant killing. But yeah, you can see that gun, when they're actually hitting things, it will do devastating amounts of damage. I just want to keep on moving. No, 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 you fucker, fuck you. Oh, fuck. Ah, shit, I need to heal. I need to heal, I need to heal. I don't have time to reload my assault. I don't have time to reload my shotgun yet. Okay, come on. Reload. Hi, buddy.
Do as he says. These guys have no sense of humor.
Okay, I don't think I pissed away more of my good ammo. Yeah, so Bourbon is known to these guys, and as you can imagine with somebody like Bourbon, he's not a really popular individual.
God damn it. We stepped in this shit now. Hey, Mikhailovich, what a coincidence. I was just coming
lies
to
and
visit
damn
you.
lies.
You hear that, boys? Set out the good dishes. Bourbon's come to visit. Nah, don't go running off, Bourbon.
Yeah, I think that, I don't know if it's ever really explained. This guy, Bourbon very clearly fucked these guys in the past on some kind of smuggling deal. and he's not very happy to see them.
Sure, I can help you, remember? You get me, right?
I don't really know what he's implying. He's implying that he's going to kick his ass or do something else to him. But, alright, they're going to go ahead and open up this door. This is like a big blast door or some kind of security door that they have. And that's going to lead us into the market station. I just want to check. Yep. Perfect. We're now at the market.
I'd never seen a market like this. You could buy almost anything. But Bourbon owed money to the Hansa sentries and was anxious to leave.
Can't imagine why.
Holster your weapons at once. Who are you?
Come to the light. Blah, blah, blah.
Slowly, slowly.
Yeah, these guys have another big gun with a big light on it. Yeah, I mean, they're very clearly well prepared and well supplied here. I don't really want the cavity search, thank you. Can you just let me back out? I'll find my own way. Bourbon, I'll give you half of your money back.
Look here, boss. I'm sure we can work this out.
Yeah, this guy's... Bourbon's clearly getting shaken down here.
And you
These
keep
two
an eye
guys
on
just
this one, huh?
sit here and be dickheads. Oh, hey, a diary entry. Wonderful. I think I picked up 2 of those. So I'll try to read them quick.
Don't move!
Man, fuck you.
Stand still, I'm talking to you!
Oh, fuck you. What? Why do you have a scoped short aside? Whatever, I'm not even going to worry about it. Can you just let me in? That guy's clearly kidnapping me. I'm not here by my own will. Hey, you fuckers.
Okay, these two may pass.
Why, thank you.
Welcome to the market.
Let's move our asses. Or would you like to enjoy their company a little more?
Why, yes, I would.
Hey, what's your
No.
dough?
Chipper Charlie here was a fucking riot. Yeah, this guy's kind of a dick. I don't know if he just paid him or what. I want to look around and see. I
No
think...
way I can pay back those rent
Okay, I don't
contracts.
know if that was one.
Be lucky.
Or, you know, I could be talking about the moral point system. It could have just changed in between
It could have been an enemy scout.
the new versions of the game. You know, that may just no longer be in effect. Or they could have changed how it works. I'm really not sure with the moral point system stealing people's stuff. There's a safe here, though. Where is the key for that safe? Okay. I wonder if I'm going to find it eventually, or... I'm trying to remember. I've played this game enough. I don't remember where it is.
Well, we can't go to Hansa.
Okay, apparently our objective is
Here's some
blocked off.
cartridges. Go get a couple filters, will ya? I have an idea.
Sure.
I'll go have a talk with a certain someone. We could either meet at the local bar, or I can find you elsewhere. Well, off you go. You have around 5 minutes.
Okay, so Bourbon has an idea. We're actually going to go across the surface because the area that we want to go to is blocked off due to some sort of, you know, issues, some sort of political problems. So I am going to go ahead and actually end this video here. Thank you very much for watching. Next episode, we're going to be joining Bourbon up onto the surface and hopefully not getting chased by his friends that we're obviously going to be leaving and not dealing with. Thank you, and I'll see you next time.
What's your situation, man?